In the freezing winter of 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition into the Ural Mountains. They were led by Igor Dyatlov, and their goal was to reach a mountain named Otorten. They never made it. What happened to them remains one of the most chilling mysteries of the 20th century. On the night of February 1st, something terrifying occurred. Search parties later found their tent, but it was bizarrely cut open from the inside. Their belongings, including their warm clothes and shoes, were left behind. The hikers had fled into the brutal, subzero wilderness, some of them barefoot. The first 2 bodies were discovered under a large pine tree next to the remains of a small fire. They were dressed only in their underwear. 3 more were found between the tree and the tent, seemingly having tried to return. The final 4 were found 2 months later, buried under feet of snow in a ravine. These last bodies had the most horrific injuries, severe chest fractures and skull damage, yet no external wounds. One of them was even missing her tongue. What could have caused these seasoned hikers to abandon their shelter in such a panic? The official investigation concluded they died from a compelling natural force, but this vague explanation has only fueled speculation. One theory suggests an avalanche forced them out, but the tent wasn't buried and the terrain wasn't steep enough for a major slide. Another theory points to a secret Soviet weapons test, causing them to flee from a bright light or loud noise. Some even whisper about a yeti or a similar creature, given the powerful crushing force of the injuries. There's also the infrasound theory, where low-frequency sound waves, perhaps generated by a specific wind pattern, induced a state of irrational panic. Decades later, we are left with more questions than answers. Why were traces of radiation found on their clothes? Why were some of the bodies strangely orange? The Dyatlov Pass incident is a haunting reminder that some mysteries are never meant to be solved. What do you think happened on that fateful night? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.